Hey there, friend. This is Dr. James Porter, and today I want to talk to you about something that could quietly be affecting the way you see the world, literally. If your eyes have been feeling drier than usual, if reading seems harder, even with your glasses on, or if you've started squinting more to make out faces or signs, you're not imagining it. These are early signs your vision may be changing. But here's the scary part, it's not always obvious. Because the part of your eye that's most at risk, the retina, doesn't feel pain. So damage builds up slowly, silently, until one day, you notice the world just doesn't look as clear anymore. In our last video, we talked about what to drink to help protect your vision. But today, we're switching gears to something even more powerful and even more overlooked: what you eat. More specifically, 3 tiny seeds, yes, seeds, that can help support your vision after age 70. They're easy to find, easy to use, and they might just become the most important thing you add to your diet this year. I'll walk you through each one, what it does, how it works, and how to use it. No expensive supplements, no risky procedures. Just 3 natural foods your body already knows how to use. And trust me, your eyes will thank you for it. Look, I've seen this so many times in my practice. A patient comes in, not because they're in pain, but because they've started losing the ability to enjoy the things they love. Reading the newspaper. Seeing the grandkids clearly. Watching a movie without straining. That's the heartbreak of vision loss. It sneaks in slowly and takes more than just your eyesight. It takes your independence, your confidence, and in many cases, your connection to the world around you. But here's the good news. You're not helpless. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Just give your body what it's quietly asking for, some targeted nourishment, and it'll do the rest. Before we get into the first seed, I want to remind you, if you care about staying strong, sharp, and independent as you age, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Click that like button if you're already learning something new, and drop a comment below. I read every single one. And if you know someone who's starting to struggle with their vision, share this video with them. It could make all the difference. Now, let's talk seeds. Section 1, Chia Seeds. The first little powerhouse on our list? Chia seeds. You've probably seen them sprinkled on yogurt or floating in a trendy drink. But don't let their size fool you. Chia seeds are loaded with nutrients that your retina absolutely loves. And remember, the retina is that paper-thin layer at the back of your eye that's responsible for translating light into vision. It's delicate, it's vital, and as we age, it becomes more vulnerable to damage from poor circulation, inflammation, and oxidative stress. That's where chia seeds shine. They're one of the richest plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically something called alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. Now I know that sounds technical, but here's what it means for you. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation inside the retina and improve blood flow to the eyes. That could help slow down or even prevent age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss after 70. And if you're someone who doesn't like fish, or if fish oil upsets your stomach, chia seeds are a gentle, natural alternative that works beautifully with most diets and medications. But there's more. Chia seeds are also rich in antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, the same ingredients found in expensive eye supplements. These protect your eyes from oxidative damage, especially if you spend time outdoors or under bright lights. And let's talk about moisture. Dry eyes are one of the most common complaints I hear from my patients over 60. Chia seeds, when soaked, form a natural gel. That gel helps support your tear film and keep your eyes more hydrated throughout the day. One of my patients, Edna, she's 76, had mild macular degeneration and was constantly rubbing her dry, itchy eyes. I told her to start adding a spoonful of chia to her oatmeal in the mornings. Within just 3 weeks, she told me her vision felt more awake in the mornings, and she wasn't reaching for her artificial tears nearly as much. Her eye doctor even saw less inflammation on her next checkup. So how do you actually use chia seeds? It's easy. Stir a spoonful into oatmeal. Blend it into your morning smoothie. Or soak them in water overnight and sip the gel as a gentle, chia tonic in the morning. They don't have much taste and they're incredibly versatile. But here's a word of caution: start small. Chia seeds are high in fiber and absorb water like little sponges. Never eat them dry, and always drink plenty of water with them. If you're new to them, begin with a teaspoon a day and slowly work your way up to a tablespoon. And if you're on blood thinners or blood pressure medication, check with your doctor first. Chia can mildly affect clotting for some people. But overall, chia seeds are a senior-friendly superfood. They hydrate your eyes, reduce inflammation, and deliver critical nutrients to your retina, all in one little spoonful. Now, let's move on to the next powerful seed, one that's especially good for protecting the macula, the very center of your vision. Section 2, Flax Seeds. Here's the important part about flax seeds: you have to grind them. Whole flax seeds will pass right through your system without giving you any of their powerful nutrients. You won't get the benefits unless you unlock what's inside. But don't worry, it's easy. Just toss a few spoonfuls into a coffee grinder, or buy them pre-ground at the store. Once ground, keep them in the fridge so the oils stay fresh. As with any high-fiber food, start slowly. A teaspoon a day is perfect to begin with. If your stomach handles it well, work your way up to a tablespoon. And if you're taking blood thinners or hormone-sensitive medications, check with your doctor first. Flax is natural, but it still works with your body in powerful ways. What I love most about flax seed is how simple it is to use. You don't need a new recipe or a complicated plan. Just sprinkle it into your cereal, blend it into your smoothie, stir it into soup or even pancake batter. You won't taste it, but your eyes will notice the difference. This one small seed helps protect your macula, reduce inflammation, ease light sensitivity, and even improve your gut health, which, believe it or not, is closely tied to your eye health. All of this adds up to clearer, more comfortable vision, and more confidence in your daily life. Now, let's move on to the third seed. It's one you might already have in your pantry, but you probably never thought of it as I support. Section 3, Sunflower Seeds. Let's talk about sunflower seeds. Yep, those same ones you might have snacked on at a baseball game or tossed into a trail mix. Most people think of sunflower seeds as just a casual snack, but they're actually one of the most underrated protectors of aging eyes. If you're someone who struggles with dry, gritty eyes or blurry vision by the end of the day, sunflower seeds could be a quiet game changer. What makes them so powerful? Vitamin E. Sunflower seeds are packed with this antioxidant, which helps defend your retina from oxidative stress, the same kind of rust that builds up in your body over time. That rust damages eye tissue, especially if you spend a lot of time on screens, in bright artificial light, or out in the sun. Vitamin E helps slow that damage, support central vision, and may even reduce the progression of age-related macular degeneration. And here's the best part: you're getting it from real, whole food, not a pill. But that's not all. Sunflower seeds also provide healthy fats, exactly the kind your eyes need to stay lubricated and comfortable. Many of my patients talk about that stinging, burning feeling in their eyes by mid-afternoon. That's not just dryness, it's a sign your tear film is breaking down. With a mix of vitamin E, monounsaturated fats, and a touch of zinc, sunflower seeds can help your eyes produce more natural tears and stay hydrated longer, even when you're looking at a screen or in a dry room. And don't forget circulation. Your retina relies on tiny blood vessels to bring in oxygen and nutrients. Sunflower seeds contain selenium and magnesium, two minerals that help those vessels relax and stay open, so your eyes get the nourishment they need. Let me tell you about Joyce, a patient of mine. She's 79, still drives herself to choir practice twice a week. But recently, she noticed her vision was getting foggy by evening. She said it felt like something was tugging behind her eyes when she read too long. We added just 1 tablespoon of unsalted sunflower seeds to her afternoon snack, sprinkled over Greek yogurt with some berries. Within 3 weeks, that tightness behind her eyes was gone, and she told me she could drive at dusk again without strain. That's the power of small changes done consistently. Nothing fancy. Nothing extreme. Just one smart step, repeated. And of course, a few quick tips: choose unsalted, shelled seeds, especially if you're watching your sodium or have blood pressure concerns. If you have trouble chewing or dental issues, try ground seeds or blend them into a smoothie or muffin batter. And as always, start small if you've got a sensitive digestive system or gallbladder issues. But overall, sunflower seeds are one of the easiest, most affordable ways to support your vision naturally, without turning your life upside down. So now, we've talked about chia, flax, and sunflower seeds, each offering something unique and powerful for your eyes. But here's the big takeaway: you don't need to eat all 3 every day. This isn't about following some strict diet or overwhelming yourself with rules. It's about creating a gentle, weekly rhythm, a habit that works with your life, not against it. Because after 70, your eyes aren't just changing, they're asking for support. Maybe you've noticed it: the extra squint when you read the mail, the dryness creeping in after lunch, the fogginess or glare at dusk when you're trying to drive home. It can feel frustrating, even scary. And worst of all, it can make you feel like this is just how it's going to be from now on. But that's not true. And I want to remind you of that today. You don't have to rely only on prescriptions or eye drops. Sometimes the answer is quiet and simple. A spoonful of seeds stirred into oatmeal. A handful of sunflower seeds on your afternoon yogurt. That's it. One gentleman I worked with, Albert, 81, was dealing with dry, irritated eyes and trouble focusing when reading. We didn't overhaul his whole diet. We just added ground flax seed to his yogurt 3 times a week, and sunflower seeds to his lunch salad. That's it. After 4 weeks, he said reading felt easier. His eyes weren't burning at night. And maybe most importantly, he felt hopeful again. That's what this is all about. Taking back a little control, in a world that sometimes makes you feel like you're losing it. Your eyes are still working for you, every day. And they respond to care. Not perfect care, just steady, thoughtful support. So here's my challenge for you: take a look at what you're already eating this week. Just find one small place to add chia, flax, or sunflower seeds. Maybe breakfast. Maybe snack time. You choose. Make it yours. Because over time, that tiny habit might do more for your vision than you ever thought possible. If you've made it to this point in the video, I just want to say, thank you. It means a lot. It tells me you care about your health, your independence, and your ability to stay connected to the people you love. Because the truth is, when our eyesight fades, so much else fades with it: confidence, connection, joy. But here's what I hope you'll remember today: you are not powerless. With just a few small choices, like adding a spoonful of seeds to your breakfast, you can start to change your story. You can nourish your retina, reduce inflammation, support tear production, and most importantly, send your body the message that it's still worth taking care of. I'm not here to promise miracles. But I have seen what quiet habits can do over time. I've seen eyes feel more comfortable, vision stay sharper, and people feel more in control, just by making these seeds part of their weekly routine. So wherever you are in your journey, whether you're just starting to notice changes, or you've been struggling for years, please remember, it's never too late to care. It's never too late to support your eyes. And it's never too late to feel hopeful again. And if this video gave you something helpful, a new idea, a bit of encouragement, a next step, I'd love your support. Go ahead and click that subscribe button so you don't miss the next video. Like this one if it spoke to you. Share it with someone you care about. And if you're already using chia, flax, or sunflower seeds, or you're planning to start, leave a comment below and let me know. I read every single one, and your story could inspire someone else to begin. This is Dr. James Porter, reminding you, health isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. Take care of your eyes, and take care of yourself.